And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Xenonauts. Yeah, we've taken some setbacks, potentially with our craft here. Engineers, when they're done the Dracal armor, we'll go ahead and put them on the interceptors, which will help a little bit. Otherwise, as far as our base is concerned, these are, I believe those two are the totaled ones. So I'm gonna wait for them to come back. Yeah. Foxtrot, just gotta bring the whole thing back. That's the totaled ones. At least we don't have to pay. Oh no, those are the ones I'm building. So these are totally got no health. Is there a way I can see the overview of what's? This is what's in this place. Okay, so we have condors over the United States that could potentially do stuff. Hopefully, stuff goes over there. Jackal armor's finished. Okay, go to the base. All the engineers assigned to the interceptors. We'll get them done in 8 days, presumably 4 each, or 1 every 4 days. So we can get a Foxtrot at both of the expands. Okay, our soldier replacement is done. Thunder 6 has been repaired. Intercept where? Over into China. Okay, Condor 6 is intact enough that if we were desperate, we could launch it. Let's take that risk. Only send a Foxtrot. I suppose we could send the cars. Let's send all 3 of those. Tail until overland, please. 19% of victory means these are going to get absolutely wrecked if I press the auto-resolve button. Let's tail them for a bit. Yeah, we don't quite have the speed to get in. Oops. Well, fudge. That was a complete waste. This is one of those gotta learn it the hard way, or know the game. And I've watched someone else play this, but it was a long time ago. Apparently, I don't remember well enough. We'll auto-resolve here. Heavy damage to us, but at least... Squadron 2, return to base. Crash site, we're going to send Charlie 1 with the crew. Before we do that, Charlie 1 is equipped with the full crew, right? No, we're short 2 crew members. Okay, so I need to fix that. Bench you because you're wounded. And we'll put you on the team. Okay. So now Charlie 1 should have a full crew. Full complement. Okay, so that side is probably safe. And of course, we've got like bubkits for cover for the first couple steps off the aircraft. Okay, that's too late. It was probably not the smartest moves because I didn't check exactly where we'd stop. Okay, the aliens have found some civilians. Tell that from the sounds of civilians being shot at. That's a civilian who's not completely cowering. So there's a decent possibility aliens haven't seen him yet. That would be an alien. That would be a new type of alien. Yeah. And that's the one that, of course, turns our guys into zombies. Of course we shoot ourselves. Okay, good. We brought one of them down. Now the question is, can we bring the zombie down before he causes problems? Nope. Okay. That calms the situation down a lot. Because now, at least the enemies are not multiplying by killing us. Of course you hit our own guy. Because it'd be too convenient if you didn't do that. That's the turn at least. I feel like there's another one of those guys running around, making more. Yep. Never mind. Don't have the range as of yet. I'll throw that. And you had a shield. You got enough ammo. Okay. Well, that's not good. Well, automatic weapons, please. That's kind of the opposite of what we want right now. Really? Machine gun guys couldn't defend themselves with the machine guns when they had full action points? Where... Oh. Oh, fun. We got that one down, at least. This is rapidly out of control. And of course you friendly fire. Instead of hitting the target. Well, I think here goes the rest of our guys. Yeah. We're very SOL. Because now we have no heavy weapons. That thing's gonna kill one of our guys a turn. I even run away into the ship. If I do that, I'm leaving a guy behind at this point. Although at this point, yeah, we're leaving a guy behind. So right is no, left is yes. Why there's no labels here, I don't know. Didn't we have 2 people on? I don't know. Yeah, that's a setback. This point, I don't think... Oh, and they blew up one of our bases. Okay, yeah, I think we're at the point where we need to start over. Being terrorized by alien forces. I could send the Charlie, and we will send the Charlie, and we'll make this probably the last mission, because everyone's going to die. Yeah, and we've arrived at Defeationist levels of personal opinion on how well everything is going. Okay, bring the shield guy, just because otherwise we don't have a full ship. And apparently somewhere along the ways we lost, oh no, probably one of the wounded people has. Go find the wounded person. Don't have on the team. The wounded person might have technically the last bit of jackal armor, or we lost one. Either way. Either way, it does not bode well. This is what we're going with into what is likely going to be a completely failed mission. Launch the Charlie. If we don't do this, we're going to lose the region. At this point, I'm pretty bound to be losing, I think. So we need to start over. But we're going to do one last mission before we start over. Terra site briefing. Aliens have launched a terror attack in cities, so the objective of the mission is simple. Destroy all alien forces while protecting as many civilians and local forces as possible. This is likely to be a difficult mission. Aliens will land a force well-equipped terror soldiers that will aggressively engage your forces once the battle begins. The mission proves too challenging. You can retreat your soldiers to the dropship and abort the mission from the menu. Local forces will also operate in the area, but unlikely to survive long without assistance. We'll receive small bonus funding for each civilian and local soldier that survives the battle, but the priority should be the elimination of the enemy. National Militia will provide alien surveillance over the battlefield after 20 turns. So, if we can survive 20 turns, we will have reconnaissance help. I suspect we are apparently having graphical issues. Fun. Is Alt Tab going to help? Kind of? No, not really. Let's try loading and seeing if reloading the mission helps the graphics. No. I don't know what's causing this graphics issue. This is the first time we've had this issue. And we can't futz with that sort of options while in the mission. Okay, well, this is not a usable mission, so no units are currently outside. Like we're not playing with that level of graphics are terrible. Terror attack ended with a nuclear strike. Yeah, I think I'm gonna relaunch the game, honestly. We can try reloading that graphics, but reloading that save one last time, see if reloading it helps. Nope. Okay, close the game. I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording here. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll try maybe starting another run. Obviously we can't. If we abort that mission, we get that place nuked, and we're so far behind the 8-ball that it's not gonna be worth continuing from that state. So we're gonna try starting over from normal start position and see if I can screw up less. So I'm gonna also relaunch the game from scratch. See if that helps. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm gonna get the ad out of the way, and we're gonna try to play on a different screen resolution, see if that helps. So I will be back in a couple minutes. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.